Welcome back to Road to Fire. We're a family of four documenting our journey to FIRE, financial independence, retire early. Let's chat about why we give while pursuing FIRE. I will share details of our 2023 giving totals, how we plan to use our YouTube income to increase giving, and our giving goals for this year with all real numbers like always, so please hang with me. Now, I'm donating all YouTube earnings in 2024. This Sunday, I felt a nudge to give more than what we are currently giving, give above the 10%. This wasn't my plan. In fact, I had to rework our May budget to account for this shift. And I didn't plan this video either. Today was supposed to be about our May 2024 budget, but I wanted to share more on giving. Recently, I was listening to a big money podcast, catching up on older episodes, and the host asked the guests, well, if you want to reach FIRE faster, you can always stop tithing and giving for a few years. The guest paused and replied, that's not an option for me. And I felt that personally. We could definitely hit our FIRE goals much faster if we stopped giving. If we stopped tithing or giving gifts or sending money over to missionaries, our timeline would definitely be shorter. We give not only because it's an act of obedience in our faith, but because it's our right. It's my gift, it's my calling. And, to be honest, for whom much is given, well, you know the saying. We have always had giving or tithing as a key part of our budget. We give 10% of our income to our churches for missions, local charities, and community service work. But I know we could be doing more. I've always said that after we reach FIRE, I would start working to build wealth to give or enter into philanthropy. But why do I have to wait until I reach FIRE to give more? Why can't I start that habit now? It may not be millions, but it will be something. We are fortunate, more than fortunate. We have more than enough for our needs. We live comfortably. So I created an off-the-cuff 2024 giving strategy. Yes, I chatted with my husband first, of course, but this wasn't planned. This wasn't in our 2024 goals. Not only will we be giving all of our earnings on YouTube away to those in need, we have a goal to give over $30,000 in 2024. So here's a recap of our giving in 2023. We gave over $27,000, and that was our highest giving year yet. Also, this does not include loans to family or friends, but last year was also our highest income year, so it definitely makes sense why this was our highest giving year. I don't think we'll make the same amount this year, but we plan to give more. I have now automated our giving at least to our church, and that has made it easier or removed the decision on giving. So year to date, we have given about $9,000, and with 1/3 of the year done, we are a wee bit behind our new 2024 giving goal. Right now, we're tracking to about $28,300 total giving for the year, but I know we can hit our goal. My company is tracking over 46% above plan, and that means our bonus is going to be much larger this year. They have also increased our bonus percentages while decreasing our annual raises, touche, but that incremental income will definitely be sent to giving to help us reach this $30,000 goal. Could this $30,000 grow in an investment account? Of course. Last year, we had double-digit returns. We could have kept all of this in cash and increased our overall net worth, but giving to others will always be a greater investment to us. And sharing our goals keeps me accountable. Now, I enjoy giving and hope when I reach FIRE, I can make giving or raising funds for organizations helping the greater good my full-time job and life purpose. So here are my lifetime YouTube earnings. I've earned about $9,500 on YouTube pre-tax. Side note, I'm excited to see that I'm almost at 1 million views, and a lot of that is accounted for one video that had about 250,000 views. Anyways, I started YouTube back in June 2020. It took about 6 months to get monetized. At the time, I was too cheap to even buy a mic, so I would lean into my laptop and record those videos that way. So please don't go back and watch those videos. I was active until about October 2021, or monetized for about 10 months before I took my 4-week hiatus that turned into 2.5 years. I jumped back in the end of February of this year, and it took another month to get monetized again. And at that time, I had about 3,500 hours, and YouTube requires 4,000 hours in a calendar year. While I was off YouTube, I was getting a consistent $150 check up until about the end or mid of 2023. But for this year, which will include my first YouTube check since coming back, I have made just about $300, and by this time this is posted, I'm sure it'll be just over that. All of that will be donated and added to our 2024 givings goal. I will have to pay taxes on this, but I'm not concerned. But I'm excited to see this grow month over month. So where are the funds going? I selected Convoy of Hope. Why? They are a faith-based organization with a driving passion to feed the world through children's feeding initiatives, community outreach, and disaster response. Their goal is to serve people who are impoverished, hungry, and hurting. Now, I've never gone to bed hungry or experienced food deficiencies. I might have been shielded by this by my parents, but they've always made sure we were well fed. However, it is estimated that over 848 million people in the world don't have enough food to live a healthy, active life. and 152 million children under the age of 5 are too small for their age due to insufficient diets. I am happy to be supporting an organization with such a clear mission of helping children globally. Now, I was looking into working with a local organization, but when I heard the founder's story, it moved me to donate. I hope the funds I donate over this year from YouTube help more children obtain a daily healthy nutritional meal. Now, we are not millionaires yet. We haven't reached FIRE. We are still only about 30% to the goal. We have about $2.1 million left to go. We are nowhere close. But when you get a nudge, you get a nudge. I can't even begin to quantify how much we have given over the year, and I won't. It doesn't matter. We have made this choice, and it's embedded in our ways and our financial budget. I know we can still hit FIRE even while giving, just as you can still invest as you're paying down debt. The path to wealth is not linear, and personal finance, again, is personal. There isn't one way to do FIRE. We still have 3 other 2024 financial goals we're working towards. We still plan to invest $50,000 into the stock market while giving over $30,000. We still are working towards a 30% savings rate, and the hardest goal is still keeping our takeout bill down. Side note, please tell me how much you spend on takeout in the comments below. Maybe my goal is just unrealistic. Anyways, every goal I put is tangible, smart, and within reach. I wouldn't have them if they weren't. And yes, you can make new financial goals or any type of goal in the middle of the year. January isn't only the start or refresh time frame. I am always evolving. I'm happy for this new goal we've added for 2024. So outside of faith and beliefs, the number one reason we give is to pay it forward. What if I told you someone gave me $200,000? You probably won't believe me. What if I told you I got a full ride scholarship to a small private school? It's the same thing. Someone donated, or a collection of people donated to my university to be able to fund the scholarship that allowed me to get the degree I have to help me advance my career and reach my financial goals. Now, decades from now, I hope to someday set up a scholarship at my university as well to help the next generation, because my education has helped me get to where I am today. But not only did I get a full ride, so did my husband. And to go back before I was even born, someone sponsored my parents to help them get to the United States. My parents had nothing to their name when they got here, but soon after their arrival, someone donated clothes and a car, yes, a car, to my parents, as well as assisted them in helping them find a place to live. We had that old school wagon that fits 9 people with the back seat facing the other drivers. It was the best. We were living just below the poverty line, but life was good. I remember getting free gifts from the local police station for holidays and baskets of food from charities throughout the year. I can't even begin to count all the gifts, donations, and financial support I've received over the years in my life. The least I can do is pay it forward. Even if it's not $200,000 yet, it still is something. Now, number 2 is encourage others to give. Generosity is contagious. I really want to encourage or instill this habit within my children, especially my son, as he's about 7 years old and beginning to ask about money and what he can buy, and all those things are coming into our conversations lately. We started him out with 3 money jars, and his 3 sets of grandparents give him cash gifts for birthdays or holidays, and we use it to fill his jars. Now, we didn't put full percentages to each jars as he's still learning what a percentage is, but this is what I would like to have him start with. So the first jar we use is the save jar for larger, bigger gifts like a new bike. And of course, my husband and I will help him pay for that, but it's the principle we're going for here. We then have him put in about 10% in the second jar for giving, and right now he uses that for children's church, and then the rest will go into spending. He really is into reading books right now, so we use a few dollars here and there to get him some new books at Target. We give so others can give as well, but we want to lead by example for our children and hope they will also find joy in giving. Okay, number 3 is giving feels good. Hear me out here. I'm going somewhere with this. So a study by the National Institute of Health finds that when people give to charities, it activates regions of the brain associated with pleasure, social connection, trust, and creates this warm glow effect. Scientists believe that altruistic behaviors release endorphins in the brain, producing a positive feeling known as the helper's high. Giving or volunteering can reduce your levels of cortisol, the stress hormone that makes you feel overwhelmed or anxious. It is also shown to boost self-esteem, elevate happiness, and combat feelings of depression. Now, isn't that something? Helping others is actually helping yourself. I have found this to be true. Think of the last time you gave a really killer Christmas gift or any type of gift. It doesn't need to be expensive, but it was exactly what the person needed but didn't know they needed. You know the gifts you get from people who know you? Well, doesn't that feel great? We give for many reasons, but our body reacts to giving in such a positive way, you would almost say it's the natural form of getting high. Now, I wouldn't know, but I bet that's how it feels, possibly. Anyone else have giving goals for 2024? Or if you know or work at an organization helping others in need, please share them below. I don't have to send all the funds to one location. I'd love to help and tap into many new organizations as well. Now, there are many organizations doing great work, so share your favorite nonprofits below in the comments as well. Now, our FIRE journey is changing more than just how we manage our finances. It's changed our trajectory on a personal level as well. I'm happy to feel that we are not only setting ourselves up financially, but we'll be able to help others along the way. I know we'll hit this 2024 goal. This one means a lot to me. I'm excited to see how much earning I can get on this channel to help others out throughout this year. And thanks for this community support even after the hiatus. Now, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. Until next time.